today I'm back to film an Ulta haul and kind of some beauty chit chat. The beauty chit chat will be at the end, and I'm going to start with the haul. It's enough that it fits in a small bag, but this is realistically like 2 or 3 like little hauls. But I'm going to start with this haul stuff first because this is, you know, the main point of the video. But I think I said in my favorite hair products video I was trying the John Masters line. And I might have even said that I liked it at one point because when I first started using it, I really did like it. It's a new organic line that Ulta is carrying, which I know a lot of people have come in looking for organic shampoo and conditioner, and there just really hasn't been anything until now. So I'm glad that Ulta decided to get some organic brands in because it definitely makes it a lot easier when people are looking for specific things. But the John Masters line, I really liked it at first. I got the reconstructing shampoo and conditioner. I think it was actually, the conditioner was like a treatment mask. And then I got the deep scalp follicle like treatment, and it was also supposed to be like a volumizer. So at first they were fine. I really didn't like the scent too much because they were honey and hibiscus, and I just wasn't a big fan of the scent. I thought it was actually a little bit strong until I started to really lather the shampoo in my hair. But, you know, like once it's all rinsed out and everything, I didn't smell it anymore. Then the treatment, I thought it was working, but it wasn't. And I just noticed that eventually they weren't really getting my hair that clean. My hair was still very flat to my head. It was very greasy. The treatment in particular seemed to be making my hair really, really flat, which is funny because it said it was a volumizer for thin hair, which is something else I'll talk about at the end. But I've just been having a lot of problems with my hair, and I thought that that was going to be a good route to go. Since I hated it so much, I was like, I'm going to go ahead and return it. I hate returning things at Ulta because with our return policy, if something's used, we obviously don't put it back on the shelf. So it has to go somewhere. It has to be destroyed or sent back to the distribution center, depending on what they want to do with it. So I decided to exchange it for these Juice Organics ones, which these are located in the more like mass hair section with like John Frieda, Tresemme, that kind of thing. And because I went to cosmetology school, I was a little iffy on it because you're always told that the mass hair brands are not good for your hair. And in particular in my cosmetology school, they never really explained it too much more than they have sulfates in them, which strips the color. That's basically what we were told about them. We were never really told anything else as to why they were bad. So I've always used salon hair products like since I've been in school because I can get them for the same price that I can get John Frieda and like LOREAL and stuff. And I think I've said before, Redken is kind of my new favorite line, but I decided to go ahead and try this because I've been having issues with my hair, and this is the Repairing Juice Organic Shampoo, and then I got the conditioner as well, and it says it's for damaged or color treated hair. So it's, you know, I've used it twice so far and I really like it. I don't think it's done anything for my color except for my hair's been a lot shinier. So it's actually making the color look better because my hair looks shinier and healthier. But this is organic. It's free of parabens, silicones. I'm sorry, I'm going to slaughter some of these names. Phosphates, sulfates, propylene glycol, artificial colors, and synthetic fragrances. Which I know a lot of people are very picky about the fragrances in their shampoo and conditioner, and these have a very light, clean scent to them. It's very, very light though, so which is kind of nice because I know some people really cannot stand the strong fragrances in like Bedhead. You know, if you ever use any of theirs, they have a very strong fragrance in them. These are very light. But the other thing I like is that on the back in the ingredients, I'll try to show you. You can kind of see, but it'll say, you know, organic juices of aloe, you know, and it says like aloe's like scientific name, and then it says in parentheses organic aloe juice. And it does that with almost every ingredient in the shampoo and conditioner, so you know what the ingredient is. So I kind of like that because it simplifies things. And there's only like a few ingredients, maybe like 3 I see off the top of my head, that don't have something in parentheses after it, and they're closer to the end. So, because if you didn't know this, but the first ingredient is what is mostly in the shampoo. It's the, like a lot of things like foundation stuff, the first ingredient will be water. You know, does that make sense? I don't know if I'm making sense. But anyways, I've rambled long enough about these. I love them. They've actually, like I said, the 2 times I've used them, my hair has been a lot shinier, a lot cleaner, and I feel like I'm actually starting to get a little bit more volume back in my hair. I don't know if the John Masters just like layered on my hair too much or what it was, but it wasn't that great, and the Juice Organics line is a lot cheaper. The John Masters I was thinking was like $20 a product, and the Organics, Juice Organics is $10, but right now they are buy one get one 50% off at Ulta. So it's a pretty good deal. I haven't tried any of the other ones or really heard anything about any of the other ones, but the repairing one I do really like. So next, while I was at work yesterday, I got an email from Ulta because I am signed up for the emails and for our mailers. They just help me kind of see what upcoming sales we have and kind of get more familiar with new products that are launching and that kind of thing. And then obviously the emails, you get offers like I did yesterday for 5 times the points on LOREAL. And LOREAL is a brand that we don't really sell a lot of, but I think that they have really nice products and I really like a lot of their stuff, but we just don't sell a lot of it. So I was super excited when I saw it. So I picked up the LOREAL Baked Color and Contour Highlight Blush and Bronze Sculpt little trio. So it's this huge, like, compact, like it's almost hard for me to hold with one hand. And you open it, and it is the beautiful baked products that L'Oreal does so well. My bronzer is maybe not the darkest bronzer. Our tester one was a little bit darker. I do have some of the more lighter swirls in mine, but they are beautiful. They just give such a gorgeous sheen to your skin. The highlighter is really wonderful. It's not super shimmery. They do have a highlighter duo that the one highlighter is really shimmery and the other one's not, and I think this is the one that's not. But the blush is really pretty too. It's kind of a watermelon color, but that is what those look like. I got bronzer, highlighter, and then the blush. I haven't got to really try this out. I wore it maybe a little bit yesterday. I think I applied it over top of what I had just to test it out, but it's really, really pretty. And like I said, the L'Oreal baked products are so gorgeous because they just have this sheen to them that makes your skin just look like it's glowing. If you ever played with their powder foundation, it's got that same thing to it, and it's gorgeous. So beautiful. So that is, I guess, the only L'Oreal thing I picked up because it was $45. There were other things I wanted, but I was like, oh, I'm already spending enough money on this. Like, I'm not going to get anything. They are having 5 times the point on It Cosmetics right now, too. I think that goes until the 25th. I was going to pick up some things from It, too, but I just picked up the It Cosmetics CC Cream right before the offer started. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to pick anything else up. Been debating. So this I picked up just because it's been kind of all over Instagram. Or at least it seems like it has been for me. It's the NYX White Liquid Liner. And I've been seeing a lot of people doing just like little facial designs with it, I guess. Like, you know, somebody did flowers on their face. I know Samantha from Battle Lash did something with this, I remember. My favorite tutorial has been Raw Beauty Christy did winged liner and then traced it with this. And it's not the best liner ever, but it's also not too bad. It's NYX, so I'm not going to complain too much because they are cheaper, affordable products in my opinion. If I paid $30 for this, I probably wouldn't be happy, but you can see it there on the back of my hand. But I feel like it does kind of start to wear off. Whoa, now it's just blending in with my skin. We're never going to see it again. But anyways, it doesn't last a super long time. It seems like it kind of cracks and breaks up throughout the day. And sometimes I notice if I go over it, it'll kind of start to remove, like if you do one layer of the liner and go over to do another layer to build up the pigmentation, it seems like as you're applying the second layer, you're kind of removing the first layer. And it doesn't do that every time, but it does it sometimes. So I got that and I'm excited to play with it and kind of try some more kind of artsy stuff with it. And then this next product, these are not brand new to my collection, but I don't remember ever talking about them really in a video. And I was going to do a review on them, and I'm still thinking about it, so that's kind of why I'm showing them, is because I'm debating on it. But these are that L'Oreal two-step infallible, I guess, stain color product. But I have 4 colors. I have Rose Tattoo, which is this really light pinky nude color. This one is, they're really hard to read. Mesmerizing Merlot. That one's a pretty dark, vampy red. This one is Raisin Revival. And the last one, this is my favorite, it's Passionate Petal. So I was thinking about doing a review on these, and let me know if you want one. I'm glad I got as many shades as I did. I still might even pick up more because I'm always drawn to these when I see them. But I am glad I picked them up, and there are some things I kind of want to talk about with them. So that's why I was thinking about doing a review. But they are really pretty. I love the colors that they have for this collection. I think they did really well with that. So there are those. Another lip product I picked up were these Rimmel Exaggerate, what exactly is the full name? Full Color Lip Liner. And these are a lot like the Color Pop and whatever else. It's kind of got like that slanted tip to it. So I kind of like that. I haven't really worn these. The only one I've worn is this one in East End Snob. So I got East End Snob, Enchantment, and I also got Rapture. And I'll do some swatches quick. East End Snob to me is kind of a nudie pink. It almost, I think, to me borders on mid-tone because I'm so fair. If I had more of a tan, I think it probably would be closer to nude for me. Enchantment, I think this one's a little bit more of a mid-tone kind of berry pink. It's got just a little bit of berry to it. And then Rapture, this is just like a dark, vampy red color. I think it's kind of a brick red though. It's not, I don't know. It's really pretty though. This I got to go, well, I'll talk about that at the end. Sorry. So it starts with East End Snob over here. Then we have Enchantment and then Rapture. They're very pretty. They're a little sticky, which is good because they're lip liners. You know, they're kind of the base that your lipstick's going to be clinging to. But yesterday I paired East End Snob with NYX Butter Lipstick in Fun Size. They don't look like they'd go together at all, but it was actually a really pretty combination. The only thing is I felt like the lip liner was almost eating the lipstick. Like it was just, I applied my lip liner, applied the lipstick. A few minutes later, my lips started to feel kind of sticky and thick again from the lip liner. So I reapplied more of this and then it was fine. And then I think like that time, like maybe an hour later, I reapplied this again because the lip liner really, really stays and it's, like I said, kind of sticky. So it almost felt like it ate up the moisture from the butter lipstick, which I love the butter lipsticks because they feel really comfortable on your lips. But this is not as comfortable. It's kind of like a matte lipstick. It's got that kind of drying feeling to it. So those are good. I'm going to keep testing them out more though. So there's those. These I talked about my weekly makeup basket video. It's the Essie polishes from the bridal collection. This one is Brides No Grooms, and then this one is Hubby for Dessert, which I'm supposed to have on my nails now, but I haven't gotten around to painting it. This is like a really pretty light, very light, like lilac color. And then Hubby's for Dessert, sorry, I have hair in my mouth, stupid lip gloss. It's kind of a watermelon-y color, pinky red color. They're very pretty, but the entire Essie bridal collection, I wanted to buy them all pretty much except for like one or two of the nude shades. They were really, really pretty. So I don't know if my Ulta has them out yet. I think they do, or they're supposed to at least. But I know they should be coming out soon. So, and then this last item is probably the biggest thing that I'm the most excited for. And if you guys have tried it, let me know because I'm really iffy on this. It's the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25 Hour Skin Perfecting Full Coverage Foundation, which this is just repackaged. It used to be in a like dark squeezy tube, and I tried it when it was in the dark squeezy tube, and I was in high school. And I remember I wore it because I was out of foundation. I, bought that one just like, oh, it lasts 25 hours. Great, because my foundation never lasts on me. And I was in high school, so I like wasn't using primer. I probably wasn't even setting it with powder. Like, I don't know. I didn't know anything about makeup when I was in high school. But I remember buying this when it was in the squeezy tube. And everybody was like, what is on your face? It looks so dirty. And I would look in the mirror and I would have like gray patches like on my skin. And I was just like, ugh, yuck. And I was like, I'm never trying that foundation again. I think I like immediately went out and bought like the CoverGirl, I think it's the clean line, but it was before they repackaged it, I think. So I was like, I'm never buying the Rimmel foundation ever again. They repackaged it and everybody started talking about it. And I think Emily Newell was talking about it before they repackaged it. And I was just like, the nightmares of high school with this foundation came back to me and I'm like, I just don't want to try it. So I kind of was like, okay, everybody keeps talking about how great this is. Again, Raw Beauty Christy was talking about this, and she's a Revlon Colors Stay fanatic like I am, and I was like, okay, if she's saying it's this good, I have to try it. Like, I have to try it. I have not tried it yet. I haven't been brave enough because those memories of the gray, dirty patches on my face kind of are holding me back a little bit. But I think I'm going to try it tomorrow. I'm worried. I got the lightest shade again. I got light ivory. I really didn't know what shade to get. I just and at the time I was in a hurry, so I just grabbed one. So I am going to have to kind of test it and see if it's my correct shade. If it's not, I'll try to get the correct one. But that's kind of a problem with this line, is I noticed they don't have a lot of shades. So, and I think that was the other issue I had with the Rimmel, this foundation in high school, was that it was too dark. It was too dark and it looked gray in patches on my face. So I'll let you guys know how it goes, but if you've tried this foundation, let me know. There were so many good reviews online, and then, the YouTube reviews have been good for it. I only saw like 1 or 2 reviews where people were like, it's okay. But I still didn't really see any ones that were like, it's awful, it's the worst thing I've ever used. And I'm just like, I'm gonna give it a shot. So the next 2 products are not products that I purchased, but I wanted to talk about them. I talked about them in my makeup bag again, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about these, but I got the IT Cosmetics CC, and on the bottom it just says lip serum, so we're going to stick with that. But it's in the shade Laugh. These are really impressive to me. When I put on a lip gloss, they're hydrating until they kind of start to fade away, and then they're just gone. But these like actually keep my lips pretty much hydrated all day. On Sunday mornings, my Ulta doesn't open until 11, and a lot of that is because we are setting up the store for the next week, or for that ad, because we usually do about 2 ads a month, usually a smaller one and a bigger one. And this Sunday we were prepping for the really big one, which is the Mother's Day one that's out now, and has a ton of awesome GWPs in it. So if you haven't checked it out, I know it is available to check out the current ad on Ulta's website, or I have the phone app and it's on there too. So the phone app is actually really, really useful. But anyways, I wore this for ad set, and it kept my lips moisturized the entire, I think, 4 or 5 hours that I was at work. So I've really liked this, but I've never seen anybody really talk about them much. So there's that. And then the other product I have is the Urban Decay. I don't even know the name of this, but it's like the Revolution glosses that they are going to be coming out with. And this is the bright purple one in Bittersweet. I talked about this more in that video, so like I said, I won't say too much about it now, but the color of this is so pretty. You can really share it out, you can build it up. I think Urban did pretty well with these glosses. The only complaint I have again is Urban, they always have like a chemical smell. I don't like it. So I wish that they could make the glosses smell a little better, because I don't like the Naked glosses for basically the same reason. They have a weird chemical smell to them, and I don't want to put that on my lips. So Even though I love this color, the smell of them are not great, and I wish they would find a way to make them smell a little bit better. But the pigmentation of these is really great. I'll just show you kind of a quick swatch. It's going to be kind of sheer because, like I said, you can sheer them out or kind of build them up. But actually that's pretty pigmented for a gloss. So there it is. But it's definitely really, really purple and very pretty. I'm excited to see what the blushes look like. We haven't got those in. We haven't got the glosses in either, but, you know, Urban just sent like a little event box full of these and was like, you know, we're launching some new products for the summer. Try it out. Tell us, you know, not tell us what you think, but like try it out so that way, like when we get them, we're a little bit more knowledgeable on what the product is like and we can sell it a little bit better. So that is it for my haul. Like I said, this has kind of been from the last like 2 or 3 little trips to Ulta. I haven't really done a huge haul lately, which I usually do at some point during the month, but this month it's just been 2 or 3 little ones. So that's kind of better though, because then I find that I don't shop and buy as much, or I don't buy as much like high-end prestige stuff, so I'm saving a little bit of money. But I guess just kind of for beauty chit chat, I was going to talk about the Juice Organic shampoo and kind of why I was trying John Masters and stuff, and kind of get your guys' opinion on something. So my hair lately has just been falling out in ridiculous amounts, I think. I know you're supposed to lose up to like 150 strands of hair a day, but I feel like mine is just falling out way more than it ever has before. And I know the salon manager said hers is too, but she just had a baby like 2 or 3 months ago, so I'm thinking hers is like the hormonal change, like, you know, from being pregnant to not being pregnant anymore, your whole body just changes. And I'm like, I've literally had nothing in my life that has changed. My sleep schedule has not changed, my food schedule has not, like what I eat has not changed. There just seems to be something missing that I can't figure out. And my mom gave me some vitamins, so I'm going to really try those and see if they help. But if you guys have had thinning hair, or I guess even super oily hair, my hair's been really oily, what are some products that you guys like and would recommend? Because I'm going to try the vitamins and I'm really going to hope that they work. I also have cut out pop and just started drinking completely water, because there was one point in my life where I had very platinum blonde hair, and my hair was like probably the healthiest it's ever been besides like the ends from the bleaching, but it was growing really fast. The hair that was coming in was super, super healthy, and a lot of that I think was because I was eating really healthy, I was drinking water, I was working out, I was just very healthy in general, so my hair was kind of reflecting that. So I'm trying to kind of get back to that point where I'm a little bit healthier and see if that's gonna help, because I'm kind of scared that I'm gonna be bald in like the next 6 months. I'm seriously that worried, because my hair has just been falling out so fast, it seems. And the other thing is that when the hair falls out and I look at the strand, sometimes there's like a little bit of white like skin on the end, and I believe that that's probably your hair follicle, and if it's coming out, that hair isn't going to grow back because the follicle is damaged. So I don't know. I've been really careful about coloring it too. It's been 2 months since I've colored my hair, and I've been trying to go 2 or 3 months before I do something else to my hair. Been trying to give it, you know, enough time to get the color, recover, and then color again. And like I said, it's been 2 months, and I thought, you know, it's gonna get better after this, and it just hasn't. So I really don't know. The other thing I was gonna ask you guys was any volumizing like root sprays that you guys like. Right now I have the Aquage, I think it's like Big Lift Mousse, and I do like that, but I kind of want to do a spray. I like sprays a lot better than volumizing mousses. I feel like volumizing mousses work a little bit better with like if you actually blow dry your hair, which I try very, very hard not to. I think that in a month I probably blow dry my hair once or twice, and that's it. Otherwise I let it air dry all the time. Heat styling I've really tried to cut down on. If I do, I don't usually touch this up here. I usually just do basically my ombre, just like the ends, just to get this, you know, all going the same way. But I've just had such bad luck with my hair lately. I don't know. I know Aveda has a nice like root spray. I've always been kind of attached to Aveda since I did go to an Aveda cosmetology school, but their prices to me are kind of ridiculous sometimes. Because since I have a cosmetology license, I can get Redken and Big Sexy Hair and that stuff for cheaper prices for me. Whereas Aveda, if I'm gonna buy it, I have to pay the full price for it, and I don't know, sometimes that just doesn't sound appealing to me. I'd rather save a little bit of money and get a nice root pump spray that's gonna be just as good as, you know, Aveda, but it's not as expensive. My mom has been talking about the Big Sexy Hair like root pump, and that one I think is like a spray mousse, which is very interesting. I think that's kind of what the Aquage one is too, but I always just spray it into my hand and then apply it. But yeah, if you guys have any recommendations and stuff, let me know. Any recommendations beauty wise too, let me know. So, let me take a second for this. Thank you, Robin, for suggesting that I wear like a red lip gloss with this more like brown lipstick. It's what I have on today, and I think it looks so much better this way. So, you know, I do listen to your guys' recommendations, and I check out your guys' channels and stuff all the time, but I really do appreciate the suggestions and stuff, even when it's like Project Pan stuff. It seriously helps so much. So I just wanted to take a second too to say thank you guys for all the recommendations and stuff. I've definitely used a lot of them, and it's helped. So anyways, that is it. I am done rambling, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.